Good evening, Facebook community. This is Jennifer with Uplifting Life Naturally. Just hopping on here for another brief live message. Well, I'll try to make it brief. I usually get a little winded. At any rate, I just wanted to, hop on here and give a little message. I actually, in some of my trainings that I've been working on, had a very a very interesting lesson that really hit home with me today, and it was something I really just wanted to put out there and share. I think a lot of us can actually relate to it. And hi everybody hopping on there: Susan, Michelle, Bob, two Bobs there. I'm trying to get a little bit better at engaging, so I appreciate everybody hopping on. But at any rate, in some trainings that I'm doing, because between work and my kids and my own personal life, I don't have enough stress going on. I am tackling some other personal endeavors to further my education and such, but totally loving it. But I wanted to share some things that I had learned, and it was actually a statement that really hit home. And I'm actually just going to read it here. And it was that we live in the reality that we build. We are not victims, but rather we're a product of our efforts. And, I don't know about you, but that really hit home with me, with regards to not only my personal life, but with, everything that surrounds me, between work, whether it's, patients or co-workers, certainly my children, or just people everywhere in the news, scrolling through Facebook. People are constantly complaining. Not that I don't complain either, but I really try hard to minimize that, because, like that statement said, we're really, living in the reality that we are creating for ourselves. So, I want to encourage you to be, maybe a little more mindful of, decisions you're making, actions that you're taking, because whatever it is that we decide, decisions that we make, determines, what we're living amongst, and, within reason, of course, but, it really is a whole big part of, society and such. I mean, look through Facebook, the news, whatever, everybody claiming to be a victim. Well, we all need to take some responsibility for decisions that we make, and I just thought that was pretty important to share. I have actually shared that with my children tonight, because as many of you know who have children, our children just think their lives are awful. Mine for certain do, and I had that discussion with them tonight that if you're not happy with something in your life, within the realms of what they're able to, certainly, they're still all at home, but to teach them a lesson for as they get older, you're responsible to make a change in that. What is it that you don't like? And, how are you playing a part in that part of your life that you don't like? Because it's just not everything that's coming at you from all different angles. Yeah, certainly, those things play a factor and affect us, but when it comes down to it, we make our own decisions, and those decisions, lead us to where we are. So, it's a whole big part of why I am, even furthering my education and doing this coaching, business and such. And, my kids and people question me, well, why do you do that? What are you getting out of that? And of course, people are looking for an immediate, or something tangible maybe, or an immediate financial return, things like that. But, I don't focus on any of that, because for myself, it's a whole bigger picture than that. Yeah, certainly, tangible things are nice. Extra finances by all means are very nice. But, those things come as you put time and effort into things. So, I'm actually planning for, a future down the road, and by helping others is really how we end up helping ourselves. So, it's just something I wanted to share. I'm not really quite sure, how else to really relate that, other than it was something that hit home to me, and I wanted to put that out there. I think it's a lesson that so many of us could use, and if not necessarily for ourselves, a good reminder for our children. So hopefully that helps with somebody out there who's struggling. I know we all